You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, what's up? Today we have a brand new deck. We are actually playing Pendulums. This deck is given by Horumaki, which is, he's usually in the comments below. He or she, I don't know, but they are usually in the comments section down below. This is the deck. It turbos out Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. In addition to that, mostly turbos out Odd Eyes Vortex in a rank 4, according to what he wrote to me. From what I played in solo mode, it actually has been very, very fun. So I'm going to give it a try. Again, kind of bear with me. This is Pendulums, and Pendulums, at bare minimum, is 2 paragraphs per card. Sometimes more. So if I mess up a couple effects, again, bear with me. Also, we have a Morphage Sloth, which can also be kind of an alternative win condition. And then we've got some other stuff. Like I said, never drew this in solo mode, but I guess we'll see how it does. Also Necro Valley, which is fantastic in this deck. Okay, we lost a coin flip. Our opponent is activating Upstart Goblin in a 60 card deck. Upstart Goblin in a 60 card deck. I guess you gotta just hope you draw into Grass Looks Greener. I guess that's why those are there. A Trickstar monster. I don't know what's going on here. Orchist, maybe? I know he summoned a Trickstar, but this used to be full Orchist combo, is why I'm saying Orchist. He's going to add, never mind, it is just Trickstars, okay. I was a little afraid about going second, but now that he added an actual Trickstar card that locks him into Trickstars, I think I'm kind of cool with that. Yeah, special summon 2, can't normal summon except for Trickstars. We're in for it. Necro Valley against Trickstars is pretty good. It's good against the trap card, Reincarnation, the graveyard effect anyway. He allows that to resolve. As far as our scales go, if he uses... The hand's okay. If he uses Reincarnation on this hand, it's not the end of the world, because my scales are a little awkward, but I mean, these are actually decent effects though, because we have... if you have another Pendulum, you can add a Magician from your extra deck. That one's not good, but this is good, because this one searches. Place 1 Pendulum, yeah. If you have a Magician, perform Palka on your other Pendulum zone, destroy this card, place 1 Magician in your other Pendulum zone, which is good. In your Pendulum zone. So you're going to summon Holly Angel. You also have, like I said, Necro Valley, and then we've got this. Opponent can target spellcasters with spell or effects. I guess that includes spells and their effects. If face a Magician, leaves the field. Magician. Deck to your hand. So that's pretty good too. So if we activate this and we destroy something with Wisdom Eye, we get to add another one. It's pretty cool. So our hand's actually pretty decent. Again, it just depends on what he gets off. If he gets Reincarnation off, what he actually gets off here. All things considered, as always, like the people in these ranks amaze me. You're putting Candida in a 60 card deck, which is like the best card in the entire archetype. Yeah, this is the best card in the archetype. The best opener in the archetype. But not the best card in the archetype, but the best opener. Other good cards, like Lycoris is pretty good. This is pretty good. The one that special summons itself is pretty good. This is not once per turn. This is not once per turn. Yeah, this is not once per turn. This is not once per turn. A lot of the main deck monsters are kind of crazy. None of them are once per turn. They just have these like insane effects, and none of them are once per turn. He's gonna double activate this. He's gonna double burn me. He no longer has the target on field, so I don't even know what happens here. I can imagine it doesn't. It just still resolves. Yeah. Burn for 200. Burn for 200. He's still getting over the fact that he upstarted us, so we're actually still up against Trickstars. And then he attack equal to the until the end phase. So he gains attack, but it's only until the end phase, so no battle phase. Totally pointless. End phase, I the opposite of locked in. Okay, so all right, I'll take it. Yep, we get burned for 2, 2, and then 2 and 2. Okay, fine. That is the opposite of locked in. That was quite something. Okay, by all means I'll take that. So he'll gain some attack. What else does this do? He inflicts 200 for every time it's special summoned. He's going to gain some attack. Nothing's once per turn. Nothing's even once per turn on this. This Holly Angel. So what do we have here? This burns. Quick effect reveal. Special summon. Quick effect reveal. He's going to special summon this girl. Each time your opponent activates a monster effect in their hand, inflict 200. And then this inflicts more. Okay, so he's going to inflict life points to me, but I actually don't think his board is actually that dangerous right now. So I'm kind of good. Okay, I think we can actually do this now that I look at it. So first things first, I think we activate Necro Valley. This will stop any graveyard recursion nonsense. Will also activate Star Pentagraph. And then what's the scale on this? We've got an 8 scale. That's pretty good. We've got a 5 scale, but we can exchange that for something else. And then, okay, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. If you have a magician. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. So we put this as our 8 scale. Okay, so we'll put this in the 8 scale. Sure, we'll put this right here. We'll activate this right here. We'll activate this effect. Destroy itself, and we'll grab out. We need a low scale, right? Yeah, we'll grab a low scale. Which we already have 2 Oath Dragons. No need to grab any more of those. We actually want to search this because we want a Pendulum Summon. So we'll grab a low scale. Probably Wisdom Eye. This is actually not bad. It gives us protection. Not Wisdom Eye. We can grab Purple Poison. Pendulum if you're a Dark Bass. You can. Nah, maybe later. Yeah, we don't need to discard to destroy anything. Honestly, this guy's pretty good. This guy's pretty good. Each time the first Pendulum Monster will be destroyed by an opponent's card effect, it's not destroyed. It's actually pretty decent. Although we're playing against a burn deck anyway, but I actually think that's pretty hot. I think that's a pretty cool effect. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go with... Actually, I might need some damage, so... Nah, you know what? I think that's pretty good. I'm going to go with Timebreaker. Give myself some protection. Yep, that got destroyed, so I get the search. I think I'll search out the guy who makes Fusion Man. I'll search out Fusion Man, that way I can make... I can fuse with this guy when one of my Pendulum Monsters battle. So I'll add him to my hand. And unfortunately, he's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna get burned 3 million times, but it's fine because we're about to start wiping things out. And then we can Pendulum Summon for 3. Yep, again, nothing's once per turn, so it's kind of crazy. We'll summon things out. We'll summon Wisdom Eye out, and then we can summon all 3 of these. Why can we summon this? Oh, this is a level 7. I didn't even realize this was a level 7. Okay, well, I hope I summoned the right card, by the way. I'll summon these. I hope the Dragon Caller is the one that Fusion summons. I hope I didn't mix that up with somebody else. Okay, you can make... Oh, I did mix him up with somebody else. There's another one that Fusion summons. I mixed them up. Yeah, there's something that I mixed up here. There's another one that lets me fuse. I'm sorry, I actually mixed it up. It's another... one that I did not see. It was this guy. Perform Pal Odd Eyes Dissolver was the one that we were supposed to add. Okay, I messed that up. But I'm sure we can figure something out here. I'm sure we can go to battle phase and just get rid of some of these monsters. Yeah, I mixed one of them up, but we still have a ton of damage on board. Because we can get rid of these and what's giving them protection? Is it this guy? Can I be destroyed by battle or card effects? This card points to. So we could destroy this one. And this we can't attack over yet. Yeah, alright, main phase 2. Of course. I gotta make myself a dragon until the end phase. Yeah, I don't have any of the level 7s. I need a level 7. I guess I'll search it next turn. No, not at the end of the world. We could also make this, but then I don't really need to. I'll just leave my monsters on board and go to end phase. Yeah, let's go to end phase here. It's a little unfortunate. I played that out a little stupid. I mixed them up. For some reason, I mixed up this card right here, Performance Pile Odd Eyes Dissolver, with this card right here. It had Dragon Caller in its name, but I couldn't search this. That's why I was surprised when I could summon it, because usually I would in the solo mode I was going to battle phase, using this card's effect to special summon itself, and then making a Vortex Dragon. But honestly, Vortex Dragon right now wouldn't even be that great, because yeah, it wouldn't even be that great because it couldn't out that Holly Angel of all things. Okay, he's going to link away into something. This is actually fine again because he's never getting that stuff back because of Necro Valley. Yep, I get burned for 4, and then what does this do? Each time this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, inflict damage to your opponent. Okay. Okay, each time your opponent takes damage by a Trickstar monster effect, face of monsters until the end phase. Okay, so he's going to end phase. Which again is so, it's like kind of fine. The only one I really don't want to lose is, I guess, this, because I need to get to a level 7, but he's going to gain. Yeah, he's going to gain this. These are two, a nice little combo here, these two. Nope, he's going to summon Candina. Yeah, this is not looking so good for me. So we're all going to lose 200 now. And again, nothing's once per turn on Trickstar. So even his board was a subpar, I just didn't have the utility in that hand, to my knowledge. Again, I'm fairly new to pendulums in general. I didn't have a lot of utility, to my knowledge, to out what I saw there. I guess I could have made a rank 4. Like, I could have made wonky quartet if I really wanted to search that kind of stuff, because I could have made a wonky quartet with this. If I searched a level 4, I could have just made a rank 4 with these two, I guess. What's good is when one of them is destroyed right now, I can use Star Pentagraph. Oh no, Pendulum Monsters leaves your monster zone, or Pendulum Zone out of Magician. Okay, cool. So I'm going to be able to add something off the Star Pentagraph. Okay, he's going to link away again. Cool. Into something. Trickstar Noble Angel, which is the one that lets him add blue tiers. Yeah. If you have a fusion in your field or graveyard, target one Trickstar monster in graveyard special summon. I hope he tries this effect. Necro Valley negates it. And then he can destroy a card. When he does burn damage, you can destroy a card. Yep. Well, I guess now he could destroy the Necro Valley, which kind of sucks. Yep, Necro Valley gets destroyed. Yeah, this is looking kind of rough. He's going to activate Trickstar Festival again. Damn, and he's got 2 of these. I just realized Trickstar Festival also protects his Trickstars, and he's got 2 of them in the graveyard. So even if I do destroy the Holly Angel, he has protection for it twice. I never realized how much protection a Trickstar board actually had. Like I've never actually played against pure Trickstars before. I never realized how much protection this deck actually was able to put on the field. This guy's going through every Trickstar monster I've ever seen. Yeah, this guy's summoning all. I've never seen a Trickstar monster summon any, like, I've only seen Trickstar players summon like they like maybe the only ones I've ever seen played are Lycris, Candina, the one that attacks directly, and the one that buffs the others when they attack. Like, those are the only ones I've ever seen actually played in this deck. Yeah, I've only actually seen this. Yeah, just these two, and Cora Bane and the direct attacker girl, wherever she is right here, Lily Bell. I've never seen any of these other ones ever actually be summoned. We used to play them earlier because we have Festival, and I think we have like one of the other Link 2s. We have Crimson Heart, so we used to just activate this, summon this, and just have a 2000 attacker. That was early Masochist, but we have not been doing that. The thing that kind of irks me about this guy is like he's been playing like really, like we've really been here for quite some time. Like, he hasn't done a lot, but his turn's been 10 minutes. Like, this is a lot of gameplay for really, actually not really even that much, like, done. And this is looking really bad for us, actually, right now, because he's got 34, and our life points are really low, so he just attacks these weak monsters, and we're cooked. Yeah, and then whatever we do, we get destroyed. This is the one that we have. We have a Trickstar monster, normal summon, zone this card points to, inflict 200. A star pentagraph, we get to add. I need a level 7. Do we have any level 7s? No, we don't have any levels. Actually, these guys are level 7. This guy's level 7. We just got to keep this level 7. But again, it's like now our life points are so low. What are we going to do? MAXX is probably the answer to all of this. Yeah, MAXX is probably now the answer. Insanely enough. Yep, we get burned for an extra. Each time a Trickstar. Yeah, it might be MAXX. Yep, he's going to activate to burn us for an additional amount of life points. And burn us for 200. This thing has a graveyard effect too. And he can activate it that turn, so blue tier is kind of crazy too. Yeah, oof. Just gonna link those two away. I need something terrible. Bella Madonna. It's unaffected as long as nothing points to it, but I can just summon a monster right here. If this card 0, inflict 200, and then we lose. Damn. Yeah, I honestly, there's definitely different plays that I could have made there, but like he had so much protection on board. He had protection on board and in graveyard. So much protection. I really couldn't gotten past that. I don't know. Maybe there's something I really could have done differently, but I personally didn't see it. Okay, we just lost a coin flip. Our opponent made us go first. I mean, made us go second, and then obviously they just kind of scooped it up. Okay, so first things first, I think we special summon Cashdero. What's crazy is we opened this again, which I'm not unhappy with, because this is a very good card. I'll definitely take a Star Pentagraph, Mole Charmy. I'm gonna special summon from the extra deck, so I am gonna Ash this, actually. Yep, I'm definitely gonna Ash this. I'm definitely going to Ash that. We'll see if they've got anything, but I'll definitely Ash that. Because I do intend to summon from the extra deck. I will also activate this, because he did maybe brick, I don't know, but if he did, we're definitely going to make it worse. Book of Eclipse, branded in red. I think this is the card, yeah. That's the card. Okay. Okay, so now we activate this, for sure. This is a low scale, right? And this is a high scale. No, this is a searcher. So we will pendulum scale right here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now we never normal summon. We can add something off this raccoon. But I think we activate this pendulum scale. Yep. Destroy itself. Cool, and then we'll add, we need a high scale and a level 7 monster. That's what we need, because we have the Cashdero on field. So we need a high scale and a level 7, but we can also potentially OTK. So in terms of high scales, we'll put one of the 8, probably this dude, level 8, man. We'll put Fang. Yeah, we could put Fang. Okay, this does double damage, but only on a monster. I think, yeah, it's probably the best that I could think of right now. I mean, it's either double Iris or Black Fang. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this. Just add this right here, and then this will also trigger, yep. And with this, we'll add one of the level 7s. So we'll add Dragon Caller. I think Dragon Caller is stronger than this dude right here. Yeah, definitely. Add Dragon Caller to hand. Can we get enough damage on board? I think we actually can. So we'll normal summon out Bambuku, activate Bambuku. This will add the level 4 Porcupine. He can add himself, but Porcupine's slightly stronger. Okay, cool. Now I think we can special summon, pendulum summon. Yeah, we can pendulum summon the level 7. So we'll summon this out. Both in hand. I think that should be game on board unless he's got a Nibiru, because then we're cooked. Yeah, I think that should be game on board. That is game on board. So now we just go to battle phase. I can make like the Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon and flex on him, but I'd rather not give this guy another turn. He actually is playing a real deck. He's playing branded, yeah, and he scoops. Yeah, he's actually playing a real deck. We actually could have ended on rank 4 plus Odd Eyes, which actually wouldn't have been bad. So we would have had Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon plus the Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. We would have ended on those two, which is pretty good, honestly. Plus, we have this in the back row, and we would have ended on at least one extra Pendulum monster there, probably Bumbuku. So it actually wasn't too bad. Okay, I didn't really get a chance to look at my opponent's deck. This is what they were playing in terms of, this is the Trickstar player. It is all over the place. Again, all things considered, like, this deck is pretty goofy. This guy actually opened kind of well. Like, he opened Candida, which is like the best card you could open in the 60 card pile. There's a bunch of nonsense. Defense draw, gift card, Mystical Space Typhoon, Cup of Ace. He opens the card that's actually good. Alright, let's open up a master pack and hopefully get something. Let's see what we get here. Oof, this is not looking like it's shiny, but who cares? Oof, there it is, the rarity upgrade. Oh, and it's an ultra rare rarity upgrade. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I am playing a new deck, so maybe we'll get something for this new deck that would be usable. Crystal Raigeki, Green Dustin, Predaplant, Trilantis, Owl of Luck, Dramatic Rescue, Crystal Promise, 2 Crystal Beast cards on both sides. They look like pendulum scales. Isn't that kind of weird? Let's see what this is. We've got... That's a phenomenal card. That's an amazing card. Do we have a deck that can run it, though? That's a great card. Damn, that's an amazing card. That really is a great card. Like, if we ever pull any of that, like, Exodia stuff, this is a great card. It's so easy to summon if you have the right stuff. It's great in the Exodia deck. It's great in Crystal Beast. It's great in a lot of decks. It's just not great in our decks. It's great in every other deck but our decks. It's unfortunate, but this card's really good. Okay, we lost a coin flip. Our opponent is running Reinforcements of the Army. I believe this is the FTK, but it could go anyway. I believe this is the FTK. This is the Astral Utopia FTK. We have an Ash and a Bestial Baldrake and a Magnemite, so we'll see where this gets us. I'm pretty sure this is the FTK, so we can potentially stop this. We have an okay hand. This searches, right? He detaches to search because he's got the card underneath or something like that. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, we're going to Ash this because this gets him the rank up card that starts the trouble. So we could potentially do something about it right now. So we'll negate that. So if he doesn't have that rank up card, he can't do like the next 3 steps, which is pretty cool. And he scoops. I guess the FTK is not going to work without that. I'll take the win. I think we just ranked up too. If I'm correct, yep. Platinum 4. So from here on out, we get to take 2. We get to take 2, what are they called? 2 master packs from here on out because we are now in Platinum 4. Okay, not the most incredible win, but we get to take 2 master packs now because we are in Platinum 4. Yeah, not like the most exciting win. I guess we ashed him. That's exciting, right? It's nice to have hand traps. It's nice to have some hand traps. Cosmo Forerunner, I have like 9 of those. Mare, that's an amazing pull. That's an amazing pull. We have a Tenyi deck, and that's a great card in that Tenyi deck. We just need to pull like the card that sends this to the graveyard, but I'll take that's really good in the Tenyi deck. Scout, Battle Guard Rage, and Centurion Gargoyle. Okay, let's go see what our second pack gets us. We'll see, but that's a really good pull. I'm actually really happy about that Mare. That's incredible. Yeah, for that deck, it's really good. We've got Salamandra with Chain, Cross-Dimensional Duel, Fabled Dude, Destruction Sword. I gotta check my my Buster Blader stuff. Sofa Cord, Ghost Trick. That one's okay. It's actually generic. And Catalyst Field, which is for Geminis, not really for us. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Buster Blader. Somebody asked me about them actually. See if we have everything we need. We aren't really missing anything. Yeah, we have 3 Whelps. We have Buster Blader, the Destruction Swordsman. We have this. We're missing the Fusion Monster. That's what we're missing. Yeah, we're missing the Fusion Monster. That's the only thing we're really missing. And we basically have the rest of this. We were just missing this. If we could get this, then, I mean, it's a random UR. We pull a lot of random URs that don't help us. Maybe we'll pull one that does, so we'll see. Mare is a great pull. We could definitely throw that into the... where's our 10E deck? We have a 10E deck. That could definitely work in there. 10E deck is definitely a lot better than the last time I played it. It is a lot. We've pulled so many more 10Es than the last time we've played it. We also have like Moyi, 2 Ecclesias, Taya, and now Mare. It's really good. This deck is another one I might really work on for next season. This thing's like really, not even next episode, honestly. This deck is actually looking like it's really getting serious. Okay, we've lost a coin flip again. We've been really bad with coin flips this season. Like, we lose a coin flip, it feels like every single duel we lose a coin flip. Now I can finally read this card, by the way. We have 2 Cashier Ogres, Magnum, and I can read Pendulum Area. All monsters you control are pendulums. Minimum 1, target 2 cards and pendulums, destroy both. And if you do need a player special for the rest of the turn, except that doesn't seem too bad, depending on the situation. If you have time pentagraph on the field, you activate this. It seems pretty good. Our opponent's playing, is that Zexal FTK? Yeah, Zexal FTK, we did not see any interruptions, unfortunately. I don't think there's anything that we can do about that. I think we just lose this. Unfortunately. We have 2 level 4s, they're going to make a Utopia, they're going to exceed some. I think we actually lose this. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. There's Bestial Magnum, it doesn't do anything. What can we draw? Yeah, we don't play droplets. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can really see here. It's crazy, back to back. Last time we had the Ash, this time we don't. I don't think there's anything we can do. Yeah, he's going to detach 2 materials, but again, I don't think there's... Actually, now that I think about it, there's potentially something we can do. I just realized there's something potentially we can do. We're going to banish this Utopia. I think we might actually have a little play here. Yeah, I think we might have actually a play. We'll summon this out, and we'll activate it. I think we actually might have a play with the Druid Worm. Not Druid Worm, with the other card. And he's going to summon Numeron. Okay, I think I might have a little counter here that I could come up with. You can attach that, sure. I'm going to actually activate this too. I have a little idea, world's smallest idea right now. So, Bestial Magnamut, cool. If I can add Baldrake at the end phase, we might have a play here. This until your end of your opponent's turn. Alright, end phase, we get to add off of our monster. Yep. Chaining is super on right now. Add Bestial Baldrake. We're going to activate that immediately. Yep. We're going to activate Bestial Baldrake immediately. Banishing the other Utopia out of the graveyard. Summoning Baldrake in defense mode. And now, I think we might have a little play there. Into the Void. Cool, whatever. Draw phase, draw. We draw the ring that we search off of the Supreme King. He's going to activate this to destroy a monster. He's going to chain this to summon a monster. Now, if I can destroy this, we might have a play here. Because I think this bot just scoops after it unsuccessfully does something. So he's going to summon the Manipulator. And Manipulator, I think, has to... 13. We're going to activate Bestial Baldrake. Yep. Tribute this. And this will banish this card. Because this has to remain on field, right? Once per turn when you gain life points. Inflict that one. Ah, too late. I thought I had something for a second there. I thought that was going to be a continuous effect. Obviously, I couldn't read into the future. Yeah, and that's just... that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I almost had a play. If that was like a continuous effect, where if he gains life points, we lose life points, then maybe that could have worked. But unfortunately, that's not how it worked. But it is what it is. Okay, we finally won the coin flip. Hopefully it's against one of these FTK bots so we can get revenge. Ugh, we opened the 0. Okay, so we have Kashtira Ogre, Fualos right off the bat. Now it's not. Unfortunately, now it's not one of these guys. Okay, so we're going to start off with Kashtira Ogre. We have 0, and we have 2 pendulums. We have this and this. Okay, so we'll go scale here. And we'll go scale. We literally drew the 0 and the Supreme King, and we got Fualos. which sucks. What can I really do here? What can I do here? I guess we scale this. Activate this effect. What level is this? Oh, this is a level 7 itself. Alright, it's perfect. I guess we grab a level 1. We'll go with Timebreaker. Put him here. We can just normal summon this. Search nothing. No reason to even normal summon it. Oh yeah, we can... Every time I summon from the extra deck, he gets... See, this is so corny. What's corny is... I can't, like... Honestly, it's better for me to just pass. Because in order for me to get to where I need to get, I have to do a lot. Like, I have to... In order for me to get to where I want to get, I need to summon this from the extra deck. Then I have to summon this from the hand. So that's one draw from the extra deck. Then I make a rank 4. That's another draw from the extra deck. Then I summon this. It's a level 7 and this a level 7. So I need to summon these two. And then I have to make an Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. Link this away. Another extra deck summon. And then on top of that, I have to summon another monster from the extra deck, which is this. So I have to do at least 4 extra deck summons in order to get anywhere. So unfortunately, the reality is I just have to pass. Because I can't... I don't know what this guy's playing. I can't afford to give him 4 cards. Like, what am I supposed to do? It sucks, but it is what it is. Like, I just have to pass. I can give this guy 4 cards or I can pass. And then he's playing Yugioh. So he has a 1 card everything probably. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. It's a waste of time. That's just whack. I didn't even, again, it's one of those situations, I've said this a million times. I didn't actually lose to Yugioh. I lost to Fualo / MAXX / whatever the new flavor of MAXX Light is. Okay, we've lost another coin. We've been extremely unlucky with coin flips this season. It's been like insane. Like, I feel like I lose every one. It's actually been bad. Which, again, like in any other game, it doesn't matter. If you're playing Pokemon or Magic the Gathering, you lose a coin flip, you lose the die roll, you're like, oh, okay. Gotta change my strategy a little. But like in Yu-Gi-Oh, you lose a coin flip. Especially in a series like this, where you don't have a lot of hand traps, you are in for it for quite some time. So I guess we'll see what they're playing. Crystron. Another combo deck. This is... Sometimes I'd rather play against Stun. Alright, so... I don't know what went wrong. Connection failed. I don't know what went wrong. He had the better deck. He spent more time playing than I did, but connection failed. I don't really know. I don't know what happened there. Alright, let's open up another master pack. Pair of master packs. We get to open 2 master packs. You know, I'll be honest with you, I don't know if this is the right setting to try out the Pendulum deck, just because I don't know it that well, and we're in Platinum 4. Okay, Machine Angel, Force of the Lost, Super Heavy. Yeah, like I said, as I was saying, I don't know if this is the right setting to try out this deck, because this deck deserves to be played in Gold 4, and like in the Gold ranks against all of the bad Dark Magician players. That way we can actually learn the deck, but right now... I feel like I don't really know it that well, and I'm playing against decks that are essentially meta decks. Like the last few decks that we played against an FTK, Yugioh, and now this. So, like, we've been playing against pretty much, you know, against Crystron, and now we've been playing against pretty much meta decks the entire time that weren't FTKs. Purgatrio, X-Saber, Gen X Alley, Flamebell. Hollow is Tri-Brigade Roar. I've never even heard of this one. What is this one? Didn't mean to click that many times. If you control a Link monster, summon Tri-Brigade card from your deck or extra deck to the grave. Target one effect monster. Target one effect monster in the field based on the type of card set. Monster, change the monster to 0. Spell, negate the effects. Return the monster to the hand. I guess that could be good. I mean, we did pull a lot of Tri-Brigade cards. It's not... Is that new? This card's not bad. What trap card could you... send? Does this have a graveyard effect? No. No, you can banish the card, target when your opponent controls against. This card's not bad. I guess you send Oath. Yeah, you send Oath off this card. This card's not bad. I mean, yeah, I guess you send Oath and you get a negate. It's not bad, I guess. Tri-Brigade, Oath. We gotta check what Tri-Brigade cards we have. We have some decent Tri-Brigade stuff, actually. Okay, let's check out this Tri-Brigade stuff. I think the person who made it to Master with the Masochist deck. This was a while ago. They made it with a Tri-Brigade deck. We have most of the decks, so we're missing some pretty important cards, which is Shureg. And this isn't that important, but this is definitely very, very important, and because you just can't summon anything off of Revolt. We have nothing to really summon. Like, what are we going to summon? This is one of those cards you can't even summon unless you have 3 Tri-Brigade spells in graveyard. Like, this card is so bad. It is so bad. It really is such a terrible. I have no idea why they printed this. Like, it's such a bad card. Like, why did they make this so complicated? It's already a Link 5 with such, like, it's already a Link 5 with such, like, just decent effects. And then on top of that, you need to have 3 Tri-Brigade spell or trap cards in the graveyard, and some of them banish themselves in the graveyard to activate effects, like Oath. So, again, it's just, it really, I have no idea why they made this card so complex to summon, because it's just so subpar. As far as the Tri-Brigade core, we have most of it. We only have 1 Nerval, which is kind of bad. We have 3 of this, we have 2 of this, we have 1 of this, so we really are missing the extra Nervals. And then, for sure, we're missing Shurag. Okay, we are on the most insane streak of losing coin flips right now. It's actually insane. This guy's definitely going to be playing Blue Eyes based on the board. Which Blue Eyes is still like a top 5 deck right now. Yeah, but I was right. We have Magnemite. Depending on what his hand is, it could hurt, it could not hurt. It depends on if he opened the... Effect Veiler. That means he already has everything in hand. Yeah, he has this... It really depends on what he's got in hand already. I mean, I guess if he summoned this, then he doesn't have the other package. Okay, so yeah, cool. We have that. He's going to activate that. I'm not going to activate this yet. But when he does summon a Blue Eyes, I'm gonna be ready. Yeah, but he's going to do this, sure. He's going to Spirit. I have nothing for it. Yeah, he's going to add Mausoleum. Nope, nothing. I'm definitely going to banish the Maiden. The problem is he has this card right here just gives him so much access to so many things already. Yep, he's going to activate Mausoleum. I can try to banish Blue Eyes, but it's pointless because he could just activate True Light to summon the Blue Eyes back. Even if I try to banish it. Yeah, so right there he sends Blue Eyes. Yep, he's going to activate this. Again, he can just... He's going to target Blue Eyes to special summon it back. Or I guess it doesn't target. Yep, this is what I'm going to banish. Because again, he could have just gotten rid of Blue Eyes. Regardless. So we'll banish the Maiden. We cut him off the Maiden and then cut him off the Tuners. We'll summon this out. And we'll activate this. Now he does have a double normal summon of level 1, so you could just normal summon Effect Veiler and just continue as if nothing happened. Yep, he's going to do this to set another card. He's going to set Wishes, which he hasn't even used yet. So now he could just search for another Ritual. Or he's going to search for, you can add another Sage. You could double normal summon Sage if he wants to. That would be pretty smart. Nope. Don't forget it. Not doing that. He's playing a little more pure than the usual Blue Eyes player, but again, Blue Eyes is really good, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's a really good deck right now. I'm gonna try to make things happen. Blue Eyes really, honestly, is a very strong deck right now. Yeah, he's gonna attach that, so if I target any of his Blue Eyes, I can negate and destroy. So I gotta be careful for that. Roar. Yeah, we've been really unlucky this season. Like, we lose I've lost every coin flip today except for one. And the one coin flip that I won, I got Fualos. Like, it's every other coin flip I have lost today. I have not actually been able to showcase the potential of this deck one time yet. Because I've lost every coin flip. Yep, he's going to go Spirit. Going to go immediately Crimson. Which means he's going to be able to summon both of them again. This is like, I really couldn't stop any of this. I did everything right, but like one hand trap doesn't stop a modern deck. And most of our hands have not even one hand trap, so it's rough. So here you could just summon. You could summon both of them right now, honestly. He can summon the one that protects, that negates a monster effect. And then he can also summon Crimson Dragons. Yeah, you can summon this. And then you can use Crimson Dragon to use that level to do something else. Yep, there it is. Stardust Cipher. And now this gets protected. They both get protected. Technically, this gets protected in the end phase. And he's going to summon out Abyss. So you can add Chaos MAXX if he wants to. Yep, there it is. Chaos MAXX, and he discarded the ritual spell. So now we're going to resolve this effect to add. I've already got this, so Baldrake it is. Baldrake it is, okay. He's going to protect his own card. So he can protect the... He can protect True Light 2 times. Protect his own cards each time. Card you control. Okay, so that's good. Okay. I guess we start with this. What are our options looking like here? Oof. So our Pendulum Scale. We actually don't have another Magician, so we gotta go get one. Yeah, we're gonna go get another Magician here. So we'll normal summon the Joker, activate Joker's effect. We only have one Magician. We have this Magician only. We do not have another one. You're gonna make things happen. Yep, he's gonna negate our effect right off the bat. I don't really know what else to do here. This is a 5 scale, 5 scale, 5 scale. So we have 3 5 scales and an 8 scale. Our scales are off. I can't do anything. That's what we've got on board. This protects itself. I can't pop True Light because this protects True Light. These two don't do anything. My hand is totally dead here. I unfortunately just have to scoop. I have nothing. I don't have another Magician. I just opened Bambuku and other stuff, so it's unfortunate, but we lose that one. Okay, we finally have won the coin flip. Okay, we opened a brick, but you know what? With how things are right now, I will accept it. Yeah, we'll summon this out. I think that's the right move. Yeah, we'll summon this out, activate. See what we can do here. Ash, can't do anything with that. Alright, so that's over. Eternal Galaxy is a brick. Guess we do the Pentagraph. Place this, hopefully our opponent pops it. We can get a free draw or something, and then we just pass. Unfortunately, this is it. Pendulums are very, very hand reliant. Our hand is very ass, so... A Mystical Space Typhoon. There goes the Pentagraph. Cyber Emergency. Oh boy. He had the out. Mystical Space Typhoon. I can use Ghost Ogre, but it really doesn't help anything in this situation. I mean, he's going to summon that. It doesn't really help anything. Veer, Cyber Dragon adds Realm. I can't use the Ghost Ogre on Realm because that's on activation. It's not an ignition effect. This I can Ghost Ogre, so this will prevent him from extra normal summoning. And then he's just stuck on these two, which hopefully is pretty good for me, but we'll see. He has to do something with these two. Their levels are weird. They look weird, but he can still make a link to his Seeger, which is 20. Yeah, that's a lot. Unfortunately, like I said, we got ashed. We lost our Star Pentagraph. Technically, I could have just put nothing into play, but what levels are these? 5 and it's just a million levels that are all wrong. Yeah, if I destroy this, it doesn't matter. I probably should have saved those two for later, but like this is 700 attack, it's useless. Yeah, this would get this. This is I guess we just pass on this. Unfortunately, we have nothing really to do here. If we had this star pentagraph, we should have probably saved these. But even, let's be realistic, even if I saved these two, he would have just set Mystical Space Typhoon and just popped it on my turn. So really saving them wouldn't have made a difference anyway. Because he would have just, literally, he would have just activated these. My hope was when I set them is that he was just for some reason going to pop one of my, was going to pop like this, for example, and then I was going to get a search off of it or something. But again, it literally makes no difference whatsoever. Now he's going to attack twice with Cyber Twin. Double his, he doesn't even have to. He's exactly 77, but he gets attacked twice anyway. Yeah, that was just, I don't. Honestly, I think this deck is just really not getting a fair shake because it's like I threw it to the Sharks. Like immediately, I didn't give it the chance to like go through gold and go through our usual route. It just went directly to Platinum 4, which is basically at this point, Platinum 4 is like meta decks, and not Cyber Dragons obviously now are close to a meta deck, but like a lot of meta decks and then one Cyber Dragon and some FDKs. Which, by the way, I just realized we won the coin flip finally, and we play against the going second deck anyway. Okay, we lost the coin flip. Our opponent's playing Pendulums. This is insane. This is actually insane. Like, this is actually like infuriating now. We lose the coin flip. Our opponent's playing a combo deck. We have no hand traps. We win the coin flip. It's either MAXX Light or a going second deck anyway. This guy is playing the fully realized version of our deck. Full combo, full everything. This is the kind of stuff that you play against. You play a few hours of Yu-Gi-Oh and you just want to play stun. Like it just goes on and on. We got to make things happen though. We got to make things happen. We got to get locked in. Honestly, I don't think this is happening. I think I'm gonna surrender until I go first, and they don't have like MAXX. I just can't beat that. I already know what's coming. I've played against this deck a million times. I already know I cannot beat that. Okay, at this point, this is like mathematically impossible. We've lost another coin flip. This is like, I don't know how this keeps happening. I honestly, I want to end the episode at least being able to summon a Vortex Dragon one time. That's my only goal. If I could summon one Vortex Dragon. I summon a Vortex Dragon in solo mode every single time it's Ryzeal. I just want to summon a singular Vortex Dragon. If I can do that, I'm a happy man. Because this is absolutely insane. This is absolutely insane. We lose the coin flip. They're playing meta. We win the coin flip. We get it's actually tiresome at this point. I just want to win one coin flip and summon one Odd Eyes. Okay, I didn't make you guys sit through the Ryzeal stuff because I think we've all sat through. Oh. Full combo, MAXX. Tier 1 deck, MAXX. Full combo. The cost of losing a coin flip. We're going to activate Necro Valley. We're going to see what we can do here. That is absurd. That is just absurd. Fualos under that. How ironic. Look at his graveyard. Fualos, Purulia, MAXX. Literally all three. MAXX, Diet MAXX. MAXX, 0. It's... And now it's like, what do you do next? What do you do next? We'll try our best. We have nothing to lose. We're already playing under MAXX. This is a free summon. This is a free summon. Pendulum Call. I guess we hit him with a Pendulum Call. See what we can do here. We can lock ourselves. It's whatever. We can discard this. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll discard this. Hopefully they don't have an Ash on top of all of the other stuff that they've had. Okay, yep, they do not have an Ash. Good. Now we need, what do we need? Level 7s. We get 2 level 7s. I think that's cool. Am I locked out of, what am I locked out of here? After this card, Magician cards cannot be destroyed by card effects. Oh, we can't even destroy our own Magicians. Okay. Add 2 from your deck to your until the end phase of the Magician cards. Alrighty, that's fine. So we'll add that level 7, and we'll add the other level 7. So we'll add 2 level 7s to hand. Do we have a level 7s in hand already? Nope. So we'll add them. And we can't destroy our own thing, so we got to be careful about that. Got to be very mindful of that. And now I'm going to fake my opponent out. I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to special summon this. I'm going to put this in the pendulum scale. I'm going to activate its effect. I want my opponent to destroy it. I want my opponent to destroy this card. So we'll activate it, and hopefully, yeah, exactly, that's what I wanted. I'm going to try my best. Honestly, I just want to summon a Vortex Dragon. That's all I want to do. I want to do what the deck is intended to do. So we're going to do that. That's fine. I wanted him to do that. Now we'll go pendulum scales. We'll go place this here. Unless he's got even more things to do. I'll place this one here. And now we will... Oh, wait. I don't have the extra... Oh, yeah, I do have the extra monster. Yep, we'll place these two. I guess this counts as... Does this count as one summon? I don't recall. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he'll draw off of that. We're losing attack points. Horrific. Yep, target face-up monster up to the number of Ryziel monsters you control. Destroy them probably. Or negate them, destroy them. Yep, destroy them. They go to the pendulum zone. Or they go to the top of the extra deck. Again, I'm trying to summon one Vortex Dragon here. Okay, this lets me add. This lets me target an opponent's monster half its current attack. Alright, I mean, these can't be destroyed for the rest of the turn, so I can just have this card's attacked and this won't get destroyed. Target to destroy. My cards can't be destroyed. Oh, he's going to destroy this card. Alright, never mind. He's going to destroy this card. Yep, so that gets half. Doesn't get destroyed. Did I normal summon? I think I normal summon, right? No, I did not. So I'll activate this effect. He's still got a material under here. Yeah, so he's got one more material. I can add back one of these, but it really doesn't matter all that much. And unfortunately, this is it. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing I could have done. Like, I'm playing against, again, I'm playing against a tier 1 deck here. And the MAXX. Okay. If I lose this, then I lose. Okay, good. I got this one. I got this coin flip. Hopefully, we can set up a board here. Because this is like we lose every coin flip, and when we don't, it's MAXX. So hopefully this time things just kind of go our way. We can set up. Again, a Morphage Sloth is pretty cool. That's even if they MAXX us, I'll live with it. We've got Supreme King, 8. This, and then unfortunately we drew this, but it's fine. I think we'll start by normal summoning out Supreme King to get the low scale from our deck and potentially baiting out an Ash here. Yep, we'll get this. Awesome. We'll get Supreme King gate 0. Put this out. We've got this scale right here. Actually, we can special make a Time Thief plus a Sloth. Yeah, because what is this? 8, 0. Yeah, okay. So we'll just pendulum. But I have to control no monsters for this. I should have thought that through first. I should have thought that through for sure. I should have thought that through first. Yeah, because I need to control no monsters. Yeah, I guess I didn't think that through. This one, if I lose this one, it's my fault. We'll pendulum scale this out. Yeah, we'll pendulum scale this out. We'll put both of them on board. I guess if they negate one. What is this? How much attack does this have? Definitely attack mode. Put this here. Put this here. Fortunately, now we can't summon from the extra deck. Yeah, I messed this one up. I messed this up. I should have special summoned this out, then normal summon this, search this, then summon Sloth, and I would have had either Time Thief or Photon Lord, in addition to Sloth. But if Sloth is enough, then that's great. If it's not, then well, it is what it is. But this one's my fault. This one is actually my fault. Imperm. He opens the Imperm to negate the Sloth. Oh my god. Honestly, this is just not my day. This is plain and simple. This is just not my day. This is like, it's almost comedically bad at this point. This is just not my day. It is not. Now he's gonna do, yeah, he's gonna just go full. This is just not my day. Of course he had the Imperm. Now, of course, I could have had an additional interruption of Photon Lord, but realistically speaking, that would not have made a difference in this situation. Because, like, I would have negated this, but then he has this anyway. So it wouldn't have made any difference realistically anyway. And now he just goes full combo. Which, again, we rarely play against pendulums. We make the pendulum deck. We play against 2 pendulum players. That's incredible. He had to open the Imperm. Yeah, so he's just playing our deck, but fully realized with all of the things, no bricks. Yeah, this today has just not been our day. Okay, unfortunately we got demoted. It's a combination. That last one you could argue was my fault, but like, let's be real. This has been some outrageous stuff. He's playing some Imperms. I mean, it sucks that he opened it. Okay, we're now in Platinum 5, which means I'm only taking 1 pack, but we also won the coin flip, which means I can actually do some stuff because I am in Platinum 5, and usually people in Platinum 5 do not have MAXX and Fualos and all of this other, they just scoop, and I get a free pack, even though I don't want this free, I actually don't even want this free pack. I want to, my goal the whole episode, and honestly I thought I was going to be summoning Vortex Dragon every game. My goal is just to summon one Vortex Dragon, which is sad because, again, in solo mode, I was pretty much spitting them out every game. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. Playing Crystal Beast with the Yugioh with this card, which we just pulled anyway. Okay, we got demoted, so we only get to open a singular pack. Back to 1 pack until we get to Platinum 4. Again, I think I really made a mistake by switching to this deck today. Just because I don't really know it too well. The Lynch's Dragon's pretty good. Queen's Knight, cute. Another Vidjam. Is that 3 Vidjams? Do we have 3 Vidjams? Do we have 3? I mean, I think we already had 3 Vidjams. We didn't have... Or maybe we had 3 of the spell. I'll go look. Trickstar, Zone, and another cubic card. What's this one? Diffusion summon a cubic monster using monster. Well, I'll check if we have them. Let's go check out the cubics. Alright, so let's figure out... Yep, that's our 3rd Vidjam. Awesome. So now we have 3 Vidjams and also 3 copies of... Yep, Ascension. Cubic Ascension. Also, let's... What fusions do we have? We don't have the fusion. But we have, like, the entire archetype. We're missing Karma. Which, I don't know why I put that in there. We're missing Karma, which is important. But we have the entire rest of the archetype. We need Karma, and we need this... Searcher we actually use, not Searcher, Sender. So like we're very close to basically having this entire archetype, which is kind of crazy. Maybe one day we will. Okay, so here's our hand. We have stuff we can do here. It's a level 7. Okay, we have some stuff here we can do. Pendulum Call. Oh, is this... The problem is we only have 2 level 7s. It's level 7. It's level 6. Oh, man. I'm trying my best here. I swear to God, I'm trying my best here. We technically have this for the Wisdom Eye. But then I can't. Okay. I guess we... activate this first. I guess Curtain Raiser is the least important in our hand. So we'll get rid of him. And then hopefully they don't have an Ash, because if they have an Ash, we are in trouble. Okay, so here we just need to grab 2 magicians that have decent scales. We have a 7 that we were trying to summon. We got to get another 7. Yeah, 7 and a 7. Yeah, we have a 7 already, so we got to grab another 7, and then we're trying to grab... But these scales suck. Yeah, so we're trying to grab... a 7 and a high scale. Yeah, we're gonna grab... Where are the... Oh, but there's no level 7. Yeah, this and a high scale, so like... Black Fang Magician. Yeah, we'll grab these 2. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, so I was afraid I messed up for a second there, but I didn't. So we're going to activate Wisdom Eye, which we can't destroy itself right now, because it can't destroy itself. And then we just activate Black Fang Magician. Our opponent has something. So I'll activate these 2. And then we will... What is this? What would this do? Because they can't be destroyed, right? Because we use Pendulum Call. If you have a Perform Pal in your other, you can destroy this card if you do place one in your Pendulum Zone. So I guess I can do this, but like, what would that even do? I'm gonna try it. Screw it. What do I have to lose, right? So I try activate to destroy itself. Nothing happens. Oh, it's just gonna endlessly activate because it can't destroy itself. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. It's just gonna endlessly activate. All right. So obviously it'd be a waste of time to endlessly activate it, but I can, which is kind of funny. We're gonna summon all 3. So we're gonna put this on, and this on. Does this fill this card's spell counters? Actually, that is an interesting question. Each time a spell is activated, I guess not, because this is a pendulum activating its effect. It's not a spell activating, so it's not quite the same thing. Be cool if it was, but it's not quite the same thing. Yeah, so let me try it. I'm gonna activate this effect. Nope, doesn't do anything. Alright, let's activate this to make itself a dragon. I just want my opponent, if they have an imperm, to waste it, and they don't. Okay. So now we can go into the Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. Yep, summon that out. Which is in itself kind of a big monster, right? And then if this XYZ summoned card is sent to the graveyard. Alright, my opponent has something. Guess we go Nightmare Phoenix. We don't really have anything else. Actually, that's dumb. I should have I should have put in Cross Sheep. Cross Sheep would have been perfect. Yeah, Cross Sheep would have been... That's so dumb. Cross Sheep 100% would have been great right now, because then we could summon back one of these guys. And just continue our plays, possibly into a Selene. So we definitely could have continued here. Yeah, we should have definitely done that, but it is what it is. We summon Odd Eyes Vortex. I'm just happy we finally summoned Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. It took so many duels to summon one Odd Eyes, and our opponent probably has an Imperm anyway. Yeah, I just realized we need to put Cross Sheep in. Now we just hit the end phase. We have one shuffle back, so subpar a little bit there. But like I said, this deck unfortunately did not get a training arc. It kind of just got thrown in a little too deep. Honestly, I probably should have held off and played this at the beginning of next season. Because I'm not even... Yeah, and they have an Imperm. They have an Imperm anyway. Do I negate this? No, because then they're going to have triple tactics. So we might as well just let it slide. And now they're going to have full Salamang Great Combo by the looks of it. Yep, there goes full Salamang Great Combo. Yeah, this is not going to happen. It's been quite a day for us. Okay, let's make some adjustments. Last episode I pulled Cross Sheep. I'm just going to look it up. Oh, there it is. Cross sheep. We pulled cross sheep. Put that in. I'm probably going to take out... I don't even know what to take out in this deck. I haven't really been making this one. This card's not bad, but I haven't really made it. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it more that often, so... Yeah, this card's okay. I guess we can remove that. We play the cross sheep. Cross sheep does a little more. We also have Celine. Or we definitely have Celine somewhere around here that we can use, and that'll special summon back spellcaster. I'll play that too. Take something out. I guess we can take out 2 monsters, including a spellcaster. I guess I can take out the sofa cord. This is just better in every way. Yeah, so we do that, and yeah, that's probably better. This card's not bad either, though, but I think that's better already. Like I said, this deck, I don't think it underperformed in any way. I think I definitely made some mistakes, but my mistakes didn't actually matter in the grand scheme of things. It really seemed like my opponent just seemed to have every single card they ever needed the entire episode. But yeah, this was a rough one. This was not... I should not have busted this deck out prematurely. This is a beginning of the season deck where I have to like actually learn it. I can't just jump into this and make mistakes. I am happy I finally summoned 1 Odd Eyes, despite the fact that my opponent instantly had Imperm full combo. But it is what it is. Like sometimes they have it, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm probably going to bust this deck out at the beginning of another season and then be able to actually play it fresh, because this episode I just was not able to play this deck fresh. And obviously we ran into a ton of meta. We ran into the right hand traps every single time. It was a little bit of a rough one. La, 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 la.